Check out this free video and make sure you hit like and subscribe. I wasn't actually going to talk about this at all, but, you know, you never know how this show's going to go, Tom. I was reading some interviews that Brie Bella had done. You heard any of these lately?
I did see a couple of quips from the interview.
Everybody's asking about Brie. Is Brie going to come back? Is Brie going to come back? And, I mean, originally, I believe the idea for Evolution, before Liv got hurt, was the Bellas against Liv and Raquel. Okay? So that tells me that she was going to come back. Now, Nikki was asked about it a while ago and said there were discussions. And then, of course, Brie later said, I'm just waiting for a call. I never got it. Never heard from him. Never talked to him. And I'm not saying she's lying, although Bryan Danielson did once talk about how much fun lying was, and they are, they're married. But, a thing with WWE is they basically want you to lie. If you've been having conversations, but they haven't made an announcement yet, you're supposed to say, we haven't been having any conversations. So I'm skeptical of that they never talked and she's just waiting for a call. Why would Nikki say, like, we're working on this if she'd never even gotten a call? And finally, I will say, she had various reasons why. Like, all this week, it's about how she's not coming back. And she's had various explanations. And one of them was that, it would be kind of uncomfortable since my husband is with AEW. And right there, I was like, all right, are you coming back Sunday or what? I've seen this so many times where, like, the week before the show, somebody has to go and explain how they're not coming back. And then the next thing you know, like, they're back. I'm not saying that, I'm not reporting anything because I don't know, but the idea that she can't come back to WWE because her husband isn't even in AEW right now. Like, they're paying him, but, like, he's done. He's retired. He made one appearance at, the All In show, and then in a heated interview was going, I'm not back. I'm done. It was just, I was there for the day. He shows up backstage every now and then. But I mean,
he did randomly show up on Dean too.
Yeah, but I mean, did we not have Zelina Vega in WWE and Malachi in AEW at the same time, and it was like no problem whatsoever? And do we not have Rhea Ripley in WWE and Buddy Matthews is in AEW and it's like no problem whatsoever? Now all of a sudden it's weird if Nikki or if Brie is going to be on WWE TV, but, Bryan Danielson is retired from AEW. I don't buy that for a second. So when I heard that, I got real skeptical that she's not coming back. And in fact, I immediately thought she's coming back at SummerSlam, but who knows? I guess we'll see. But we do have the lineup for both nights of SummerSlam. And I want to ask you this, Tom. And I also want to ask everybody listening to this right now, particularly those of you that are fans of WWE and are excited for SummerSlam this weekend, because I know we have some of you listening right now. It has been announced that the pre-show for each night of SummerSlam is starting at 3 Eastern.
Whoa.
With the main card starting at 6 Eastern. Now, we haven't been doing pre-show matches anymore, okay? I guess things could change. But you're telling me that the pre-shows for SmackDown are 3 hours long?
For SummerSlam.
SummerSlam with no matches? What did I say?
You said SmackDown, but maybe you're just expecting it to be as boring as a 3-hour SmackDown.
Bro, I'm asking the question. I won't judge you. Does anybody watch all 3 hours of these pre-shows? Why in God's name would the pre-show for a SummerSlam that's already going to be going like 4 or 4.5 hours, why in God's name? What could you possibly do for 3 hours on a pre-show with no matches And
Bryan.
who could possibly watch that before the show starts? Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store. All of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees. F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.